Okay, so what if you could just manufacture fame? Not for a person, but for a product. Take something nobody's ever heard of and make it a household name. Well, today, we're going to dive into the story of one company trying to do exactly that.
And look, those aren't my words. That's their mission. It's the whole game plan for a company called ReboundTAG. And believe me, they've put a very, very specific price tag on this ambition.
Yep, $5.5 million. That's the annual budget for their all-out blitz to buy attention and build a massive brand pretty much from scratch. So what kind of problem is worth that much cash? Well, it's a feeling I bet you know all too well.
It's that sinking feeling, right? That pit in your stomach when you realize, oh no, where is it? For anyone who travels, this little moment of panic is part of a huge global headache. Get this, 26 million. That's how many bags get lost, delayed, or just straight up damaged by airlines every single year. And this isn't just an inconvenience. The source material calls it debilitating, that feeling of total helplessness. But here's the twist. The real problem isn't just that stuff gets lost. It's what happens after a total stranger finds it.
So the key thing to understand here is that most people are actually good. I mean, studies show that over 70% of people will try to return a wallet they find. The problem is, how, How do you contact the owner without being weird or invading their privacy? There's no clear way to do it. And that friction, that awkward moment, that's exactly what ReboundTAG is designed to eliminate.
All right, so this brings us to ReboundTAG itself. I mean, we live in a world of Apple AirTags and tiles, right? These tech giants own this space. But ReboundTAG is coming at this from a totally different and, frankly, more human angle.
Okay, just look at this comparison. It really lays it all out. Your AirTags and tiles, they need batteries, they need an app, they need a whole network of other people's phones nearby to even work. ReboundTAG? Nope. No battery, no app needed for the person who finds your stuff. And this is huge, your personal details stay completely private. It's designed to solve the finder's dilemma, which is a really smart shift in focus.
And this is where they really build their case for being legit. This isn't some fly-by-night startup with a cool idea. They are plugged right into the global travel system. We're talking about being integrated with the lost baggage system used in over 2,800 airports. I mean, the International Air Transport Association, the people who make the rules for airlines, literally invited them to help design the future of this stuff. That's a massive vote of confidence. And that trust is the foundation for everything they're about to do. So let's get back to that $5.5 million question. Where's all that money actually going? Well, it's not just being thrown at a wall. It's a super specific four-part plan to achieve, and I love this phrase from their material, total unavoidable saturation. First up, the biggest slice of the pie. $2.5 million goes straight to Iron Man. The thinking here is brilliant. They want to become synonymous with a global community that is all about resilience, preparation, and performance. They're aiming to be everywhere an Iron Man athlete looks. The finish lines, the commercials, you name it.
Pillar 2, they're going after the insane passion of American college sports fans. And check out this stat. Nearly half of college basketball fans are more likely to buy from a brand just because it's a sponsor. That is an incredible amount of loyalty. So yeah, they're jumping right in, sponsoring bowl games and basketball tours to tap into that energy. Next, Pillar 3 is all about betting on the rocket ship that is women's sports. I mean, with WNBA viewership up an incredible 183%, this is way more than just a feel-good story. It's a savvy business move. The data suggests something like a 7 times return on investment for every dollar spent here. So of course, they're partnering with teams like the Portland Thorns and the new WNBA team. And finally, for everyone else, there's Pillar 4, the mass media blitz. This is about casting a wide net. They're hitting up iHeartMedia for a 3-part attack. Radio ads in the biggest travel cities, spots during traffic and weather, plus a guaranteed 20 million impressions on social media. Like they said, total saturation.
Okay, so that's the high-level plan. But what does it actually look like in practice? Let's zoom in on their partnership with Canada Basketball, because it shows exactly how they move beyond just slapping a logo on something.
Right, so this is way deeper than just a logo on a jersey. Step 1, they become the official lost property recovery partner. Step 2, they get fully integrated. Every single player, every staff member gets ReboundTAG gear. Then they create authentic content with the players, stuff like a travel essentials series. And finally, they bring in the fans with huge contests like winning a trip to the World Cup. They're literally weaving themselves into the fabric of the team.
And this isn't a one-off. This playbook is designed to be copied and pasted all over the world. In fact, a very similar deal is in the works with Arsenal Football Club in Europe, aiming to become the official partner for one of the biggest soccer clubs on the planet.
So when you step back and look at the whole thing, the clever product, the deep partnerships, that massive budget, it all really comes down to one big fundamental question about what it means to build a brand right now.
Is it about just buying as much attention as possible, blasting your message out to everyone? Or is it about earning the genuine trust of smaller, super passionate communities? ReboundTAG is putting all its chips on that second option.
And that right there is the whole philosophy. It's a bet that if you can become truly essential to a tribe, whether that's Ironman athletes, college sports fans, or a whole national basketball team, their passion and their influence will do the marketing for you, rippling outward to everyone else. An audacious plan indeed.